Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Oh, oh. Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Oh, oh. Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Oh, oh.
5 in the morning, I'm talking dirty to you. Moan for me, and now I'm on the hotline. Lusting for you. Moan for me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about bubbles in the tub. Let's talk about making love. Let's talk about cherries on top. Girl, it's going down. Said I wanna talk dirty to you, baby. On the hotline.
The sun ain't up, but I had to call ya. Cause I'm home alone, lusting for ya. I'm in my room, nothing but a towel on. Take them granny panties off, put a thong on. I love it when I hear you moan. You got this sexy tone that turns your boy on. You in a complete nother city on the fan line with nothing but a baby T on. You the kind of girl that's sexy in some boxer shorts. I'm the kind of player that make you ride it like a Porsche. Yeah, I met you on MySpace. Now I'm about to fly you out to my place in the morning.
5 in the morning, I'm talking dirty to you. Moan for me, and now I'm on the hotline. Lusting for you. Moan for me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about bubbles in the tub. Let's talk about making love. Let's talk about cherries on top. Girl, it's going down. Said I wanna talk dirty to you, baby. On the hotline. It's 5:30 in the morning. Come on, I'm yawning. I'm lonely. Touching and rubbing. Call me, my darling. Called you 7 times, baby girl, don't stall me. I wanna kiss you from your temple to your feet, to the dimples in your cheek, the tattoo on your belly ring. Conversation underneath the sheet, you know me, Red Bull like an energy, I'm a friend.
Yeah, girl, you know I put it down like a vet. Say the sound of my deep voice make her sweat. You call me 5 a.m. on the dot. Now I'm thinking about you from the bottom to the top. Picture this, you say you coming over. 30 minutes later, you was parking a Rover. Jumped out the car and I met you at the door. 3 seconds in the house and you begging me for more. Kiss you in your mouth and your hands on my cheeks. Straight action on the carpet, rub burns on my knees. Overdose on this love, stretch marks on my chest. Satisfied, guaranteed with the Playboy spec.
5 in the morning, and now I'm talking dirty to you. Moan for me, and now I'm on the hotline. Lusting for you. Moan for me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about bubbles in the tub. Let's talk about making love. Let's talk about cherries on top. Girl, it's going down. Said I wanna talk dirty to you, baby. On the hotline.
Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Oh, oh. Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae. Pretty reggae, reggae, reggae.
Yeah, y'all. Welcome to Sunz of Soul Podcast. I'm your host, Roy G, along with my co-host,
Corey Castellano.
That's what it is, brother.
Yeah, Roy, I just want to know one thing, though.
What's that, yo?
Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we live, brother? Guess what? We live. You heard.
We got to be live.
We in the building. You heard. We live, bro.
We got to be live.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunz of Soul Podcast, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, guys. Like I said, man, we revamping our show, so you guys gonna look forward. You guys can look forward to some great shows coming up in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Next week, we got Baltimore Zone, K Life. He will be in the building. He's one of the best. Has been around for a minute. Been one of the originators of that Baltimore club sound, that Baltimore club music with Rod Lee. We looking forward to having him in the building. You heard? But yeah, yo, this right here, man. Tonight, it's gonna be crazy, bro. So before we even get started, bro, I just want to tell you, man, my day was great. How was your day, brother?
I was maintaining, striving to elevate, getting to to the dollar.
Word.
To the dollar. Checking the credit score, making sure all the bills is paid on time.
You heard. You got to get to it.
That due date and your closing date for them credit cards. You got a due date and a closing date. Those are two completely different days. Your due date is maybe the 1st. The closing date maybe the 5th. The closing date is when they're going to report to the bureau.
Word. You heard.
You feel me?
You heard. So look, yo, before we even get started, right, I want to go ahead and play something for you. I heard today, right? Because this has something to do with our first segment.
Okay.
So let me just go ahead and roll into this right here.
Slide that in. Slide me into that.
So I met this girl.
That ain't it right there. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Or women think, and I'm gonna say this through my experiences, right? Women think, oh no, I don't trick, I don't do none of that shit, bitch. Every time you sleep with, even if you're married, you have tricked in your fucking marriage. You have sex because you know your husband is gonna give you what the fuck you want the next day. Girl, I gotta give him something so I can get this. No, you fucking hoeing, bitch.
She right about it. She right about it.
Some real stuff.
She right about it.
This shit fucking real.
She
We
right
all
about
done
it.
Come
You don't
on.
want to do it. You
Let's
have to do
keep
it.
this shit fucking real. You fucking your husband so you can get what the fuck you
Right
want.
about it. Right about it.
Who almost ever
She
done it?
wrong. She right about it.
That's true.
That's right. That's true.
That's real.
That's true. We trick.
You don't even fight
Then
doing
that's
it.
the case. I got plenty of whole days.
We trick with them all the fucking time.
Yes.
I've been drinking 18 years then.
Shit, I'm like, what you want, Daddy? What you want mommy to do? Because I know on the other side of that, I'm going to get what the fuck I want.
And our mamas did it too.
Yes.
And they all ran through it.
Boom. So at least it's right into our news topic, our topic of the first topic of the night. It ain't tricking if you got it, Corey.
Ooh.
It ain't tricking if you got it. You heard.
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about. You heard.
Yeah, that is.
Ah,
That's the she topic right there.
talk to me.
Tricking
Talk
in-
to me. Talk to
tricking
me.
in general. Just the word. You
Word.
gotta break that. You gotta break down the
And they all ran through it.
Okay.
pimps. You got
Boom.
hoes.
Okay.
You know what
So at
I'm
least it's
saying?
right into our news topic, our
Trick
topic of the
is
first
called
topic of the
a
night.
trick because
It ain't
it's
tricking if you
trick,
got it,
because
Corey.
At the end of the day, the
It
average
ain't
man
tricking
is
if you
getting
got
supposed
it.
to
You
be
heard.
free.
That's
They
what I'm
say the
talking about.
average
You
man
heard.
doesn't have to pay for it.
Ah,
So
she
it's,
topic
you know,
right
he-
there.
Talk
he
to me,
tricking,
talk
you
to
know,
me,
it-
talk
it's
to
tricking
me.
for him, it's
Just the
normal.
word.
But for the
Word.
trick,
Break that. You
being
gotta
tricked
break down
into
the word.
Okay.
Boom.
I got you. Okay. So at least it's right into our news topic, our topic of the first topic of the night. It ain't tricking if you got it, Corey. It ain't tricking if you got it. You heard. That's what I'm talking about. You heard. Ah, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Just the word.
Word.
Break that. You gotta break down
Then
the
Okay.
you're not really paying for
I got you. Okay. So at least it's right to our news topic, our topic of the first topic of the night. It ain't tricking if you got it, Corey. It ain't tricking if you got it. You heard. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get back to what we saying though, the tricking thing, right? Talk to me, talk to me. Is anything wrong with tricking? Word. Right. Okay. Right. I got you. Okay. So at least it's right to our news topic, our topic of the first topic of the night. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. You heard. So on my end, let's get back to what we're saying though, the tricking thing. I shout out to all the anything wrong with tricks out there that's doing their thing right there. You know what I'm saying? To me, it defeats the purpose of taking a chick out, especially if you want to get to the point. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend $40, $50, $60 to get a chick out. Why not get the $40, $50 for the pussy? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole take on it. You know what I'm saying? Why can't it right? That's so on my end, money. Let's get back to not even top it off at 100. You know what I'm saying? According to what she does. I shout out to all the, you know, it's according to the money. You know, if you got the money, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's the way to trick it off. You know what I'm saying? Want to get to the point. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend $40, $50, $60 to get the chick out. Why not get the $40, $50 for the pussy? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole right. You know what I'm saying? Why can't it right? That's so on my money, let's get back to not even top it off at 100. You know what I'm saying? According to what she does. I shout out to all the, you doing bad. According to the money, but that's the going rate though right now. That's what they selling it for right now. You got you Baltimore, West Baltimore numbers. That's what that is right there too. Don't sleep on that right there, bro.
Yeah, right.
Right. So I like what Jasmine said, because I came that clip right there came from Jasmine Sullivan. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan on the new album right there.
That's the going rate though.
She talking about women tricking in their marriage, you know what I'm saying? Because if you want to get what you want, you won't give up that pussy to get what you want, you know what I'm saying? So you look at it, I'm tricking in my, you know what I mean? And a lot of guys is tricking in these situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's one girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, so but I don't knock the brothers out here that's doing their thing as far as like tricking with other chicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock them, you know, getting to the point. Especially if that's what you want to get to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you know, beat around the bush, then go ahead and get to it. You look at it, I'm tricking in my, you know what I mean? And a lot of guys is tricking in these situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's one girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, so but I don't knock the brothers out here that's doing their thing as far as like tricking with other chicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock them, you know, get to the point. Right. If that's what you want to get to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you know, beat around the bush, then go ahead and get to it. You look at it, I'm tricking in my, you know what I mean? All right. A lot of guys are tricking in these situations. And when you paying that rent, you tricking, you know what I'm saying, in your household, when you married, or when you in a relationship. That's all part of the game, you know what I'm saying? That's tricking, you know what I mean? Yeah, word. She ain't with you because she ain't with you if you ain't providing, you know what I'm saying? Right. See, the pussy is golden though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know the power of the P. Jay-Z said that a long time ago. You mentioned that right there. How powerful women don't understand what's between their legs and what they can do with it, you know what I'm saying? How they can make shit happen, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be broke if you got pussy. Absolutely not. That's all part of the game. If you broke and you got pussy, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, word. She ain't with you because she ain't with you if you ain't providing, you know what I'm saying? Right. True. See, the pussy is golden though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know the power of the P. Jay-Z said that a long time ago. You mentioned that right there. How powerful women don't understand what's between their legs and what they can do with it, you know what I'm saying? How they can make shit happen, you know what I'm saying? But I don't knock her either. You shouldn't be broke if you got pussy. Because I'll tell you a little story, right? I want to say about 20 years ago. We had this chick, right? Her name was Shiesty, right? And it was like 8 niggas in the room. Like she took an A by in a circle. You know what I'm saying? She was a cipher, straight up and down. But she looked at it as an art. She ain't want no money. She enjoyed what she did. There's a lot of chicks out here that enjoy what they do sexually. You know what I'm saying? Don't want no money for it. You know what I'm saying? But then there's the ones out here that want the money for it. You can't knock them. You know what I mean? That's what they do. I want to say about, you know what I'm saying? And the niggas out here, that's what they want. They want the pussy, so why not go ahead and get to it and give them what you want? Niggas in the room. Like she took an A by in a circle. You know what I'm saying? She was a cipher, straight up and down. But she looked at it as an art. She ain't want no money. It was an experience for her though. I think it was more of an experience for her though. Sexually, you know what I'm saying? Don't want no money for it, you know what I'm saying? But then there's the ones out here that want the money for it. You can't knock them. You know what I mean? That's what they do. I want to say about, you know what I'm saying? Right. Niggas out here, that's what they want. They want the pussy, so why not go ahead and get to it and give them what you want? Niggas in the room. Like she took an A by in a circle. You know what I'm saying? She was a cipher. They consider it being used, but she looked at it as an art. Oh wow. It was an experience for her. I think it was more of an experience for her though. Sexually, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the women that love the 2 men. There's a lot of women out here that enjoy being with 2 men. Why you say it's a double standard? They consider it being used. Oh wow. It was an experience for her. I think it was more of an experience for her. And shout out to the women that love the 2 men. There's a lot of women out here that enjoy being with 2 men. Why you say it's a double standard? Okay. You consider it being used? Oh wow. It was an experience for her. I think it was more of an experience. Y'all gotta share a hamburger. And shout out to the women that love the 2 men. She was getting pleasure though. She enjoyed that right there. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that right there. I was talking to somebody recently that has been with 2 men. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even necessarily an orgy. You look at it like it's an orgy. That's an orgy, I guess. But yeah, man, you know. So, but the tricking thing though, right?
She enjoyed that right there.
You know, a lot of girls been doing it. There's a lot of girls that have been tricking since they was kids. You know what I'm saying? Since they was 14, 15.
It's not even necessarily an orgy. Looking like it's an orgy.
You drop a bag on her. So, and she's gonna go with it more than like 9 times out of 10 she's gonna go with it. Because most of them chicks out here is broke. They ain't got no motherfucking money. So they gonna go with it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's pretty much what the tricking thing is, right? With the business is, they definitely gonna go with it. You know, a lot of girls been doing it. There's a lot of girls that have been tricking since they was kids. You know what I'm saying? Since they was 14, 15.
It's not even necessarily an orgy. Looking like it's an orgy.
Right. You drop a bag on her. So, and she's gonna go with it more than like 9 times out of 10 she's gonna go with it. Because most of them chicks out here is broke. They ain't got no motherfucking money. So they gonna go with it. But yeah, man, you know, that's pretty much what the tricking thing is. You got those. Businesses, they definitely gonna go with it. You know, a lot of girls been doing it. There's a lot of girls that have been tricking. And there's nothing wrong with a chick. So there's a double standard when it comes to a chick having so many men, being with so many men, and men being with so many women. You know what I'm saying? And this shit, I don't think it should be that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a woman's a hoe because she done been with 30, 40, 50 guys. I mean, she enjoys sex.
So they gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what the tricking thing is.
You got those. And there's nothing wrong with a chick. So there's a double standard when it comes to a chick having so many men, being with so many men, and men being with so many women. You know what I'm saying? And this shit, I don't think it should be that. Have you ever been in a situation with a girl? I don't think a woman's a hoe because she and 30, 40, 50 guys. You took her out. I mean, she enjoys sex. And took her back to the crib. Knew you was gonna get the pussy. And then she hit you with a proposition. And there's nothing wrong with a chick. So there's a double standard when it comes to a chick having so many. After you got the pussy, she took. So I got some experiences, bro. I was in Vegas one time. I was in Vegas. Have you ever been in a situation in 2012? Which was a long time ago. And I was chilling with this chick, right? I met this chick and we was chilling or whatever. And she was cool. You know what I'm saying? She was mad cool. And she wanted to hang out with me. I was gambling. I was making money. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing about Vegas, shout out to Vegas Casino. So I got some experience. People that work there, they teach you how to make money. That's the one thing I love about them right there. Right? So boom, we chilling or whatever, and I told you want to go back to my hotel room, and we was chilling, right? So we went back to the hotel room. We get back to the hotel room. The manager them there. I'm telling like, yo, I need the room for the night. And she wanted to. So I get the room right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm excited because I'm thinking I'm going to get the pussy. The one thing about Vegas, shout out to Vegas Casino. So little do I know, but she ain't no trick. She's a regular chick I had met from St. Louis, right? So little do I know, she hit me with. So boom. What's up? I mean, you want to take care of nigga? You know what I'm saying? You want to take care of me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I mean, what's up? You know what I mean? And I'm out there, I'm making money. Dudes I'm with, they didn't got some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no pussy. So I'm like, yo, fuck, what's up? How much you want? She hit me with 200. So little do I know, but same day, you know, I just gave you from St. Louis, right? Like, fuck it. I looked at it like Vegas was paid for the pussy. What's up? I met her in like the little casino, just like in a casino or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, what's up? You know what I mean? And I'm out there, I'm making money. Dudes I'm with, they didn't got some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no pussy. So I'm like, yeah, fuck, what's up? How much you want?
You think I'm about to bust my legs over? Whoa, what's going on with this little purchase?
Right.
So I've had things like that happen to me in DC. Prior to Craigslist and the Backpage being shut down. I mean, DC was like a motherfucking pornocopia in 2008, 2007, 2009.
Right.
You could be in a club, being in Love, being in Ibiza. What was the other one? The Layla Lounge, and you see two joints. I mean, you would see two joints like, oh my God, I got to have her. I got to have her. And if I want,
and what you do? What did you do at the time? Did you pay for it?
If I want it, I'm gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? So I approached one of the chicks, and she was bad. We get to dancing, bop, 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 bop. Let me get the number. She says it's 150 for the both of us. I said, wait. I said, huh? She says, yeah, it's 150 for me and it's 150 for her. And then I looked at both of them and they was badder than a motherfucker.
Bad.
You know I'm talking. I said to myself, oh
bad.
My God. And I was making a couple dollars. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. I was a single young boy. You
right.
know, I was fresh back out from New York. So for me, it was like, oh, you have to be kidding me? I ain't even asked. It wasn't even her first one. I'm 150 and she's 150. So there was a Death Comedy Jam joke back in the day where a nigga said, "Man, imagine if you can go to stores and buy pussies in cans." And
I mean, if you could do that, would you do it?
Absolutely. This is what 2008 and 2009.
Why would you? I mean, why would you want to go into a store and buy pussy in a can, though, my nigga?
Because I'm from America. One of the first movies I seen was called Risky Business.
Risky Business
with Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise.
No, Tom Risky Business. No, I thought it was Strictly Business. That's what I'm referring to. I'm talking about something totally different.
Strictly Business is Halle Berry and Tommy Davis.
Totally different. All right, I got you. Got you. Say no more. Got you.
Risky Business starred Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Mornay.
Got you.
So as a young black kid in America, I was always addicted to teen movies. One of the first teen movies prior to Porky's Revenge, prior to American Pie, Pretty in Pink, Never Been Kissed, was a movie called Risky Business. Tom Cruise and his friends purchased some pussy in a phone book. The first chick shows up and she's a man, a black man.
Oh, wow.
Training.
Wow.
They close the door, try to get rid of this bitch. The second chick is Rebecca De Mornay. They come, but she want like 1,500. All they had was like 300. So the movie, the movie starts from there. So from that age, I've always wanted to purchase some extremely expensive.
So how many times have you bought pussy?
How many times have I bought some ass? I was buying ass like the average motherfucker buy white tea.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it to you like that. Niggas downtown.
So you a trick.
Niggas downtown buy white teas and throw them to the side. You know what I'm saying? For me, I call it I'm a businessman. So you
looking out for.
We play hard. No, we play hard. One of my favorite movies was Wolf of Wall Street. You seen how them boys was getting it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I get it. But anyway, back to the girls in DC. One said I'm 150, the other said I'm 150. I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, pussy in the store in cans. And this is pre, Instagram and shit like that.
Got you.
Everybody's online twerking like
that
now.
Got you.
This is when everybody was just on a little ass. So you really didn't have to, you put no game. The average motherfucker wanted $150 to $200.
I ain't paying no $150. I ain't paying $150, $200 for no pussy. I did that one time because I was making the money in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
But have I ever bought pussy? Yeah, I have. But I've not. It wasn't. That was the one time.
150 is Baltimore, and
that's not like the knock 'em down pussy pound.
150 is a bad bitch in Baltimore. 150, 200.
What bitch in 150? What bitch in Baltimore is worth $150 to $150, bro?
It's a few bad Baltimore. It's a few. Baltimore got some extremely. See, Baltimore breeds adult entertainers. We can get.
I can't say that.
Have to. Baltimore breeds adult entertainers.
I'm
the
listening.
Average girl in Baltimore, she's an adult entertainer. So the ones that got a brain on their head is $150 to $200. When you get over the water to Crystal City in Virginia, that's when the Brazilians, the Switzerland, bitches from Germany.
Oh yeah, you got your Ethiopians, you got your Moroccans.
I want no Ethiopian.
Yeah. Oh, they're pretty. They're pretty women. Man, they got pretty hair, man. What are you talking about? Ethiopian women are beautiful women. Why would you say that right there?
I'm not paying for no.
Shout out to Ethiopian women, man. Ethiopian women are beautiful women, man.
Gorgeous, but I'm not paying for no Ethiopian pussy. So,
wow,
you'll never see no Ethiopian pussy for sale. I mean, it's rare. That's
oh
rare.
wow,
that's
I got you.
You'll
okay,
rarely see.
I got you.
That's when you get to $350, $400 for the hour.
Okay.
For the hour.
For the hour.
And when you say you pay one,
I ain't paying no pussy for no hour.
Paying for the hour.
I ain't doing that shit for no hour.
If you bust
done.
in 50 seconds,
you done.
That's your hour.
Your hour's done.
If you bust in 30 seconds.
So you don't get unlimited for the hour, huh?
If you bust in 15 seconds, nigga,
your time is up.
Yeah. And that's what they counting on.
That's crazy.
Guess what a nigga gonna do with some fresh pussy?
What's that?
Bust completely early. Extremely.
Oh yeah, because he's excited. It always happens when you got new pussy. You get excited and you bust off.
That's the trick.
But there's tricks to that right there. There's guys.
Now,
there's gas station pills.
Oh, you can get your Bible.
You know what I'm saying? You can like yeah, you can get your pills that's gonna hold you off.
You learn it as an older man. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, you go and even with that Thanos pill, sometimes you don't want to go in there with a loaded gun.
Right.
You know you still got to blow one out before you get out that motherfucking boom.
Right.
But with that time, you say 150, 200, you paying for that nut. That's going to take you from A to B.
But it's, you know what I always say, like we talked about last week, all pussy feel the same, all pussy's the same. 40, 60, 150. It's the same nut. It's the same fucking nut, bro.
It is, but I don't.
It's the same shit. Shit don't change.
You right, but ain't
You know what I'm saying? It's the same fucking feeling.
You have to know her. You have to know those girls.
So why pay $150 when you could pay $40?
Because
that's my
I
whole
don't want
thing.
no Jordans for $40.
Nah, no, but I'm saying it's just
no
don't sleep on them though. You got some good $40 Jordans out
I
here.
don't want to know her.
Man, come on, bro. You got to be kidding me.
I don't want nobody for 40 beans.
You got to be kidding me.
I don't want
her. Bro.
I don't want nobody with that mind state.
You paid $150 for a chick, and I'm sure you've been disappointed. Have you ever paid over $100 and been disappointed?
I don't pay one. I don't.
What's the most you ever paid for some pussy?
It used to be a phone call. You get there as a catfish. You get there, that motherfucker look like Tommy Davidson and shit. Everybody got the fake picture. You get to the room, shit like Tommy Davidson in your ass and shit. You like, God damn.
Now I remember one time I did a trick. I was it was 2011. I was in New Orleans, and I paid this girl $150. Going back to what you said about the 15 seconds.
Yeah.
I gave her $150, nigga, and I busted in like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah. It was a wrap.
Yeah.
I asked her for my money back. The girl looked at me like I was fucking crazy, bro. I really did. I asked for my motherfucker. I said, "Can I get another shot?" Like, yo, I was excited. Chick, you know what's so crazy though now? She saved and found Jesus.
You can bust on yourself before you put your dick out, and they're gonna be like, "I want my cash."
But yeah, you're right. As long as it come out, pre-cum, they're gonna ask you for their money.
Paying for the nut, but
it don't matter if it's pre-cum, nigga. They want their motherfucking money.
Depending on how you look. So
that shit crazy, ain't it?
For me, my thing is my shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I say adult entertainment, I believe this is adult entertainment. So I'm not paying for the pussy. I'm paying for you to shut the fuck up. I'm paying for the fact.
They say you pay for them to leave though.
Right, you paying for them to leave, or things of that nature. But for me, I'm paying for the adult.
But this is another thing that gets me. Yeah, I guess it's cool though, bro. But I just don't agree with the whole paying the $150 for the pussy when you can get it for $40, $50. You know what I mean? So what's the most you ever did? Say how much the most you ever paid for some pussy?
In a day, I probably went 1,200.
Wow, you tripped with a couple chicks.
No, 1,200. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So somebody told me, like, yo, you
was on some back page tricking, huh?
This is when Craigslist was popular.
Craigslist.
A nigga told me, like, yo, you can buy some pussy off Craigslist.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I didn't know how to do it. This was 2008, 2007.
2000.
I didn't know how to search it. So I
was
at work one day, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I had just got one of them big networking, the big touchscreen phones and shit, probably that everybody having them shit.
Yep.
Got the Craigslist. And I remember going to Southern Maryland, up Waldorf area, up Branch Avenue area, you know what I'm saying? And that's Southern Maryland. And I up in Marlboro, Largo, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I clicked on Southern Maryland, and the red bones that was on the
in Southern Maryland.
In Southern Maryland, it was.
You was like a fiend, right?
It was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
Bitches that looked like Maya, bitches that looked like Tamar Braxton.
You couldn't believe it, huh?
I couldn't believe the quality. So I said, I gotta try this out. So that day I spent $1,200.
Wow.
On probably 6 girls, because it was 100. It was probably you could do a half an hour or.
Did you enjoy yourself, my nigga?
I'm gonna get to that. So
that's the point of the matter. Did you enjoy yourself? It's all about that.
So I just remember getting to this one hotel room, and this bitch had a goddamn chinchilla. She had a chinchilla cage in the hotel and a plate of ribs. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in this motherfucker with a chinchilla though? The chinchilla is like a big dumbass hamster and shit you keep in the cage. I'm thinking to myself, so you selling pussy in this motherfucker, taking the chinchilla from motherfucking room to room and shit, right? So anyway, after the 5th or 6th girl, it felt like I can't do porn. Like, okay, this is getting kind of. It started to feel like I would just put my dick in the hole. Like, okay,
wow,
this is. It was like, okay,
yeah, shit was getting, yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is dumb. Like at the end of the day,
so basically, you getting on another subject where you saying you can fuck to the point where you fuck too much, where you get no feeling after fucking.
I read a thing where Mace said he had 3 girls.
You can't take credibility from Mace. He's a fucking preacher.
He had 3 girls in the hotel prior to him leaving the rap the first time.
Right.
And he was like, "Why'd you leave?" He said, "I was having sex with this girl, and I left her. Went to the next hotel floor, started having sex with that girl, left her. This is all within 15 minutes. Went to the next floor." Started having sex with that girl, and when I was fucking this girl, I remember he said I looked down at her, and said, "You don't respect yourself, so I have to respect you for you." You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He said, you don't respect yourself, so I gotta respect you for you." He said, "I stopped, I got up off of her and left and changed my life." This is pre anybody find out about the story about the gangster that ran him out and killed his man and all that. He told a story about being in a hotel fucking like 5 different girls in the room one day. So this day, after like the fifth or sixth girl, I remember thinking to myself, like, this is what Mace had to feel when he was telling that story, because this is crazy. You know what I mean? I remember I had enough money. It was all the girls was bad, and I remember the last chick was out in like Dundalk. This is crazy.
Now you fucking Dundalk, bitch. Them dirty, stinky pussy.
Hold on though. I get to the joint in Dundalk, and it was like 6 kids in the living room and another woman on the couch, and she pointed upstairs. And I remember walking in, and Richard Pryor, if you watch JoJo Dancer, Richard Pryor, his mother was a prostitute. He was raised in a whorehouse. So,
right.
And the movie comes on with him running around a whorehouse. So I walk in this house, and it's like 3 little boys, 4 little girls on the couch. And this niggas outside. I'm thinking I'm about to get killed.
Right.
So I jump out. I get in the I walk past one of the little kids. They're looking at me. I'm looking at the little kids. It's like, God damn. And the other girl on the couch was like, I get upstairs, and as soon as I get upstairs, the girl says, "You ain't got to worry about nobody jumping out the closet or coming from out the roof and no shit like that." I'm thinking to myself, like, what you done did this? You done had somebody rob us before? But had some of the best pussy I done had in my life in that motherfucking house down
Dundalk.
Down in Dundalk.
Wow, bro. I never messed with a chick from Dundalk. I did mess with one chick from Dundalk. I did mess with one chick from Dundalk, but she wasn't from Dundalk. She lived in Dundalk.
I don't know where she was from, but like,
there's nothing good about Dundalk that you can say that a bad chick came out of Dundalk.
The white girls in Dundalk will suck your dick for $16. You can get 6 of them all together.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo.
Dundalk
is crazy, huh?
Baltimore breeds some of the roughest and toughest white people you have ever met on this planet.
South Baltimore, Dundalk. Shout out to Dundalk. Shout out to South Baltimore. Bro, so look, ladies and gentlemen, right? Yo, tricking is tricking. I mean, we'll come to that conclusion. Tricking is tricking, but
I don't.
You know what I like to trick on?
What?
Sneakers.
For the girls?
For me.
Oh, okay.
I love this trick on sneakers.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Sneakers is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I need people to go ahead and slide over to Infused Shoes. That's INFUZED shoes. You see that right there, man. We got the 9.5s. We got the OG High Chicago 1s, the original Jordans, man. You got to go ahead and check out Infused Shoes. They are located on Instagram and also on Facebook. They are an online sneaker boutique who has everything that you need. You heard? You will have to wait about 7 to 15 days to get the hottest sneaker, but it's definitely coming and it's worthwhile. Bet, go ahead and slide over to Infused Shoes on Instagram and on Facebook. Yo, it's a lot of R&B music that just popped off. Like I just said, I played some of that Jasmine Sullivan. You know what I'm saying? She got a new album out. It's a lot of new R&B artists, a lot of artists in general that are putting out a lot of good music. You know, we are R&B podcast, so it's only right that we talk about that good R&B. You know what I'm saying? So I got a question for you, bro. You got a versus coming up, right? This is not real, but we're going to just say a versus. We got Neo versus Usher. I had a dude on Facebook say some wild shit, but I'm going to ask you first. Who you rocking with? We got Neo versus Usher. Who you rocking with?
Neo. I gotta go with Neo.
Wow. Why you gotta go with Neo? I like Neo too.
Because Usher got the longevity, but Neo got his Neo track record is impeccable. Now Usher.
Now we're not talking about songwriting. We just talking about music that he's put out. Because you know, if we talk about songwriting, Neo shuts shit down.
He shuts shit
but we ain't
down.
talking about that.
When I'm talking artistry, he's an artist in general.
Gotcha.
So what Usher lacks is what he lacks on the court. That don't got nothing to do with Neo. If he can't do it, that's a check off for him.
Right.
That nigga Neo does it all and can flip. They both do
right.
karate and little.
Neo can't dance though. Neo can't dance.
If
Neo can't dance. He can sing, but he can't dance.
He'd be dancing.
If Can you
Because
do you
what they
consider
do-
Neo do you consider Neo an entertainer?
Absolutely.
You
He does
really
it all.
so you think
He
if
does
you
it
went to
all.
a Neo concert
You
compared
gotta
to an
get it right.
Usher concert, you'll be more entertained from Neo than Usher?
That nigga Neo gonna do it all. But
Wow.
they all do the same thing. They all sit in the house and dance for 3 months.
I
Without
mean, they
seeing
do.
it.
They
They
do.
all gonna get their choreography right. Justin Timberlake's the dancer. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
You think he know how to dance? He started off doing cowboy shit. Justin
Right.
Timberlake's from the cowboy
Right.
western shit.
Right.
He came out with cowboy hats and fucking cowboy boots. They turned him into a
Right.
black white boy and shit. Had him
Right.
there dancing for 15 hours a day. So yes, it's gonna come out of you. That nigga Neo can do it all.
Neo definitely can do it
He
all.
can do it all.
He can perform. I like
thought
his
he was a
music,
little
man. He got
zesty.
some hot
I
songs
thought he
out,
was a
man.
little zesty in the beginning.
You
of the shit.
did?
Yeah, I thought he was a little zesty.
I can't say that right.
I
He didn't give
thought
up that vibe to
I thought he
me.
was a little zesty. Yeah,
He
I
didn't give
thought
up
he was
that
a little
vibe to me, you know.
like Tank. Yeah,
Yeah, well, Tank's
Tank.
Tank's performing at gay events.
I would perform.
But I
at
guess
gay
he's looking
events.
at the money
I don't
though.
mind.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with performing at gay events, but when you come off as zesty, you're just zesty because you gotta go get that bag.
Right. You gotta get the
You can't
bag.
just say, "I'm not gonna
You gotta
perform
get
at
to
gay
it.
niggas."
You gotta get
that's
to
the
it.
bag, but you don't gotta
You
walk
gotta
around
get
with
to
zesty
it.
shit. So
You gotta get to it.
I'm not saying Neo is zesty because I know he's not, but in the beginning I thought he was zesty. He was just too cold.
What was it
Sometimes
that came off to you that he was
when a
zesty
nigga be
though?
running around in 2000 with a processed slick back hair, and you zesty.
I don't know. He was
tight
bald
suits.
headed when he first came out, bro. I don't
And
remember that.
Pre to him coming out, there's pictures of Neo in 2000 when he wasn't Neo.
Oh, you
Nobody
talking
knew.
some Dr. Dre
In
shit, man.
2000, he was wearing the turtleneck muscle shirts where he needed the slick back hair.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers,
yeah.
Van Damme.
But the music he put out, like like I said,
can be
man,
no wrong in
Usher
my
has
mind.
put out a lot of hot music, bro. Usher's an entertainer. You know what I mean?
Puff Daddy's an entertainer.
But Puff Daddy is an entertainer. But I'm talking about as far as like when you go to a show, you're gonna get dancing, you're gonna get a show, you're gonna get entertained. You know what I'm saying? I think as far as entertainment, I think Usher puts on a better show than Neo. I think as far as music, I think Neo has better music than Usher. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
see
In my
Usher-
personal
I don't see
opinion.
Usher is not all that good of a dancer in my eyes. He's a
Man, Usher showed Chris Brown. He set the platform for Chris Brown to come out here and do his thing.
I don't really see Chris Brown as no dancing ass nigga.
Man, come on, bro.
He
You
does
you,
a
you
lot
smoking
of-
dope now,
He
bro.
does a lot of.
How dare you say Chris Brown is no dancer, bro?
I don't see Chris Brown as the type of dancer.
Come on, bro. You can't say no shit like that, bro.
He dances. I don't see him as Chris Brown goes to the West. If they out there doing,
I've
hype
seen
beats,
Chris Brown live, and when I say to you, I've seen Chris Brown live. Chris Brown put on a hell of a show, bro.
when he goes.
I
out-
truly enjoyed myself.
as black people, that's what we do. We dance. I mean, I don't see him as no extravagant ass dancer nigga. If there's a dance out, Chris Brown's gonna start doing that dance. The nigga, Chris Brown was crip walking and shit. Called himself a blood. He was crip walking.
Yeah,
and
so
shit.
Soldier Boy as well.
When niggas in the West Coast was doing this, Chris Brown was go out there and do that.
Oh no, they call it something else. They call it the clown. What's that? The clown dance. What's that called? The
Hyphy movement.
nah, it's called something else,
crunking.
bro.
It's
Crunking. That's what it's
When they was
called. Crunking.
He still crunks and shit. That's the
Yeah.
dance that niggas on the West Coast do. Chris Brown from Virginia.
Right.
He just the dancing ass nigga.
Right, he is.
And another thing, that's what it actually will save Baltimore because Baltimore got some dancing ass murdering niggas.
Well, you know what? They
That's
actually had a group back in the day called the Mighty Mickeys. And there was another group I can't think of. Baltimore had some dancing ass niggas back in the day.
No,
I was actually one of them niggas that used to dance back in the Hammer
Baltimore,
Jacks.
Some dancing ass niggas right now.
Shout out to DJ Booby.
Yeah.
Booby used to keep that shit pumping the Hammer Jacks back in
I was
9-5.
in the goddamn
9-4.
Paradox in the Twilight Zone 96.
Oh yeah, you
97,
already the warehouse. You already,
98,
yeah.
And
Niggas was
you
getting
would
it in
see
back then.
niggas dancing they
Pop
light
locking,
on
doing it all.
and
You
will
know,
kill you afterwards
absolutely,
with the gun on them in there.
absolutely.
Going,
You might get shot in the club.
EA.
You might get shot in the club the way that shit was set up back in the day.
Paradox. You wouldn't get no gun in the Paradox.
Nah, but
You
Hammer
had to
Jacks.
strip down there to get in the docks in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
You had
yeah.
to
I remember the
strip down there
Twilight
where You
Zone.
wasn't getting nothing in that club. You might
Baltimore had a lot of clubs that opened up and shut down. A lot of that shit shut down,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
A lot of that shit. But you remember when niggas used to take the R&B music and put it on the top of the club music?
I loved it.
You like that?
I loved it. That whole.
I didn't like that blend right there
I like when niggas was taking that and doing with the hip hop too.
and putting the R&B on top of it. Now I could do the R&B on top of it.
Changing the whole thing and killing.
But the
that shit.
club, like one DJ Nelly Nell from Baltimore. Shout out to DJ Nelly Nell. Nelly Nell puts it down when it comes to blending.
Yeah.
I consider him the blend king when it comes to this DJing shit in
Okay.
Baltimore. Nelly Nell puts it down. He'll blend 3 joints, 4 joints. I've seen the man in action put this shit together.
Yeah, I gotta.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like putting the slow music on top of the club music, I can't get with that, bro. I can get with anything else, but I can't get with that right there.
Mm,
Hip hop is cool.
yeah.
When you take a hip hop beat, like I like what Nelly Nell does. He takes a a new hip hop song
Okay.
and an old
Yeah.
R&B
That's how
song
you do it. Absolutely.
and bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that right there. I enjoy that right there.
Absolutely.
I enjoy good R&B music. I
Man, I'm
enjoy
a
good
old
DJs that
school
put it together.
R&B nigga, man. I've been like I said, I've been
What's your
listening
top
to
5 R&B hits?
my top 5 R&B hits, like songs.
Songs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so many R&B joints.
Give me 3. Give me 3 at least.
I gotta put "Ready for the World." I mean,
Ready for the World?
not Ready
Babyface?
for- not Ready for the World, but him and his brothers and shit. After 7.
After 7. Oh yeah, it was hot. It was hot. Ready or Not?
Ready or Not.
That's one. I like that.
Babyface joint.
Which one? Babyface.
Not Whip a Pill. I was just thinking.
When
Two
can I see you again?
Occasions.
Two
Babyface,
occasions. That was the deal. That was called. That was the deal.
That was the deal.
Yeah, Babyface was a part of the group, but that was the
that's
deal.
right. When you look at 2 Occasions, though,
Yeah.
Babyface sung it by himself later on in life and shit. When you type it in,
Yeah. But that's still the deal. That was the deal song. And Babyface was a part of the group.
He was.
Right.
He was.
Right. What else? Give me one more.
I'm gonna give you 5.
Give me 5.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give you 5. Motherfucking. Can You Stand the Rain? New Edition.
That's a good joint right there. I like that
Hell
right
Bell and
there.
the Blue Notes.
Which one? I Miss You.
I Miss You.
Now that's an R&B song right there, bro.
That's 3.
That right there, that song right there, not to
Miss
cut you off, but that I Miss You joint right there.
True enough. Yeah.
If you in a situation, you heard, and you done fucked up, and you want your lady back, you throwing that Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes, I Miss You with Teddy P on a 1 and 2. Doing it one time for the one time, you heard?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That right there will get you back in and get you some pussy that night.
Yes, sir.
It better. Yeah. What else? Give me one more. You got one more.
How many was that?
That was 4.
That was 4.
Yeah.
This one, the last one, kind of hard because we got New Edition.
Got you.
I got my man David Hollister I could throw at you.
Okay. You throwing in my joint. Okay.
I can't leave R. Kelly out of this just because that's my guy.
That's your idol right there,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So
that's your idol.
I'm gonna keep it on the new.
Keep it 1,000.
When a woman loves, when he just put that one out before
he got locked up.
Yeah, when a woman loves.
That's what's up.
Right.
So let me run my top 5. I got Drew Hill.
Okay.
The Love We Had Stays on My Mind.
Okay.
I like Intro, Come Inside.
Woo!
Right, that's my joint right there.
My joint right now.
Dave Hollister, Can't Stay.
Yeah.
That's one of my joints.
Yeah.
I like the case joint. Missing You.
Woo!
Missing You is a hot joint. Man, I can keep going, man. And I'm gonna take you one that throw people off. It was a group called UNV. Something's Going On. Back in the day. That came out back in the 90s. That's one of my hot joints, man. There's so many that I like though, man. Jesse Powell, you was a hot joint too, man. That's definitely was it. You should see this dude named I can't think of the guy's name.
Kenny, my nigga Kenny from DC.
He's on Kenny Lattimore.
No, Kenny. I forget his last name, but my brother just blows. He's an up and coming artist out of DC.
Okay. Got you. I thought you was talking Kenny Lattimore. I think Kenny Lattimore is from DC, actually, brother. Yeah, that's good music right there. It's a brother actually on YouTube. I can't think of his name. He sings "You" by Jesse Powell, man. And the brother he kills it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and
I don't get enough love right now.
No, I don't. But that's like a love song, man. Avery Wilson. Shout out to Avery Wilson. That's his name, Avery Wilson. Dude sung at a wedding. Man, when I say he killed that, bro, he really killed it.
My nigga Kenny sing the Whitney Houston Bodyguard joint.
Wow.
Wow. He kills the Bodyguard joint. What's it called?
Wow.
Written by Dolly Parton.
I Have Nothing.
Not that one.
I Will Always Love You.
I Will Always love you.
You can get them high notes and everything. A man singing that.
A man hitting that alpha
Slim.
male.
So it's funny that you said that because
he's an alpha male singing. How's it go? I will always love you.
I Will Always Love You.
I will always love you, hitting the high note as Whitney would.
Funny that you said that because today I was on YouTube, right? So Ricky Smiley got this thing at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama, right? Yeah. Where they do this karaoke comedy thing, right? Where they do karaoke, but Ricky Smiley's up there doing like comedy and shit, right?
Right.
So a person comes up and sings Avant and Kiki Wyatt, nothing. What's the name of that song? Baby, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you, babe. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That song, right? Okay. So when the motherfucker come up, right? The motherfucker comes up and stands sideways and you see a woman's face, right? singing the Kiki Wide shit, right? Motherfucker singing the Kiki Wide shit. Yo, when I say the motherfucker sound like Kiki Wide, sound just like Kiki Wide, right?
Okay.
Killing it.
Black man.
Black girl. This is a black, she's singing the Kiki Wide part, right? Come to the Avant part.
Okay.
I'm looking for the other motherfucker that's gonna sing.
She turned around.
This motherfucker turns around, yo, as a man, bro. You hear me? And hit the Avant part and the Kiki Wide. It was half man and half woman, my G. If the shit, yo, it was entertaining because he could really sing, but it was funny as hell, bro. I was dying when I saw this shit, bro. It's on YouTube. Hilarious,
Yeah,
bro.
man, it is.
Hilarious. I couldn't believe it when I seen this shit, bro.
That's how they caught my man. That's how they caught my man Teddy P.
Oh, with the training.
With the training.
Well, that's a rumor, right?
Well,
I don't know if that's facts,
It
though.
wasn't no rumor because they just did an interview with the girl and she had the sex change. So when they found Eddie, he said he had dropped 2 women off. He had
Right.
2 women at the table. He had 3 girls that night. It was 3 girls in the car. So he told one of the girls, I'm gonna go with her and I'm gonna drop you off, but I'm going with her. So the one in the back, he dropped this one off and kept the one in the car, which was the one that had the sex change.
Right.
She's telling the story. He's telling the story like I had to, but before he even tell you he's a man, he's talking as a female, and they're doing this interview with the other person that ran up on the car when the car crashed, and he said he's singing, and it was one of the dudes that was singing on the nigga that hit the high note on I Miss You. He's the one that ran up on the car. He said he ran up on the car and
caught him in the car with the
catch
fag.
and they was crashed. You know what I'm saying? The car had crashed. It was a Rolls Royce. Crashed. Rolls Royce.
It's crazy, bro.
So the woman,
I seen the story.
The dude comes out and was like, I had already had the sex change 6 years prior to this. You know what I'm saying? So Tay didn't know.
Right.
He had no idea it was a nigga and shit. He had a complete sex change and shit. So he was definitely in the car with a goddamn nigga and shit.
Yeah, I can believe it.
But he had a sex change.
I can believe
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
I can believe it.
So that's what, that's the
I can believe
turned
it.
around and sung that song for that
I can believe
motherfucker
it.
in the bathroom.
Bro, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Yeah.
Shit to make you smile and just sit back and just
Sure
laugh, right?
Sure enough.
Speaking of smile, bro, you know it's always important to have a nice smile. Ladies love a man with a nice smile.
Ooh,
Fellas love a woman with a nice smile.
good
It's you gotta have nice teeth. It's only right, man. So with that being said, this is one of our sponsors. The show is brought to you by Smiles for Purpose. They're located at 2654 Maryland Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, right on Maryland and 27th Street. Slide over to their Instagram page, Smiles for Purpose. That's at Smiles for Purpose. They got it and get your grill right, man, and get your smile right.
Sure enough.
Get you some braces, get your teeth right. It's definitely worth it, man. That's Smiles for Purpose on Instagram, located at 2654 Maryland Avenue, bro.
Why not?
Bruh, you're a single man.
I am.
How hard is it dating in this COVID shit?
I done had pimpitis since about. I've had pimpitis the last 6 months. I'm just recovering.
You just recovering?
I'm just recovering from pimpitis. So COVID did a cock block on me back in April of last year. That was something cold blooded. But I can't say COVID did it because if they was really down for me, it'd have been there through the
So
hard
basically, if you got to have something in your back pocket right now,
You just
because you ain't getting nothing new.
you just got to plan for the future. You got to be proactive. in
Proactive.
everything in life. You got to be meticulous. And when I was playing that game, I wasn't meticulous.
So how you feel about online dating?
I've did it. I've done it before, and I motherfucking ended up with a maniac.
What site was this? Black Planet?
This was Me Too You Meet.
Me, I never heard no shit like
Me
that.
Too Meet.
Never heard no
And
shit.
I was in a fucked up predicament.
Word.
And when the girl came, she came out of the sky and gave a nigga a house right up the street, right up here in Columbia.
Right.
Dumbass house. 3
Okay.
bedroom apartment in the Brooks.
Okay.
3 bedrooms.
All right.
2 bathrooms.
Right.
She had 2 kids. But when I tell you she was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde off a wine cooler, off of what was it
Off
called?
a wine cooler.
Off of,
Naked and then the Sex on the Beach.
Armadale Mist. What's it called? Arbor
Mist. Arbor Mist. It's like a wine.
She
Yeah.
would get the ones this size, the clear size.
And get
She
wet
would get it around 10 o'clock and it'd be halfway around 2 a.m.
and be wet.
Nigga. So that's how
So you took one bad experience and said, I'm not doing
I
online
had a
dating
few
no more.
online dates. I did the POF where you just get over there and my dick's in your mouth that night immediately.
Oh, POF is
I did-
easy.
I did
Yeah,
that, you know,
that's easy money.
but it was so much catfish.
You ain't gonna find no real
It
love
was
on
so much
POF.
catfish.
POF is just pussy.
It was so much catfish on POF. It didn't
Yeah,
make no, it
yeah.
don't make no sense. But
Plenty
me,
of fish.
I'm a grocery store up close nigga, so I want to see you in person. I want to see.
Can't see him because they got a mask on.
I can see enough of you. I can see the back of your.
You can still
heels,
see
your
beauty. You can
ass,
still see
you know.
beauty through
Absolutely,
a mask.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely,
absolutely.
But that would be the online dating for this situation would have been.
So when you was online dating, did you have a age range? Was it like 25, 21? Is there okay? The legal age for a woman is 18, right? Is there an appropriate age to date?
I don't give a goddamn how old, as long as she's legal.
As long as she's legal.
As long as
So you said as long as she old enough to pee, she old enough for me.
As long as she's legal.
Grass on the field, play
I don't
ball.
give a goddamn how old she is. As long as I'm not going to jail over it, she's coming with me.
What's the lowest she'll go right now?
18.
You'll date an 18-year-old, bro?
I got 18-year-olds right now. Absolutely.
You got to be kidding me, bro. I got a 20-year-old daughter.
That's what people with daughters say.
Yo, the fuck is wrong with you, brother?
People with, but what they don't do is you got a 55.
What can a fucking 18-year-old offer you, bro?
What people don't say is I got a 55-year-old and my mother's 50. You know what I'm saying?
No, but some people do got 50-year-old
They
people.
do. I know.
Some people do got 50-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
They don't play that game.
It's some 50-year-olds out here because remember one time you made that comment that when you're over 40, you don't have that snatchback.
That's what I'm getting to.
I knew he was gonna go there, right? I knew he was gonna go there, right?
I'm building to that.
I knew that.
We're gonna get to this. You know what I'm saying? So within that, you got to realize what's going on in America right now.
Okay.
With what's happening to these millionaires. You feel me? So it's for me. I know it's for one thing. I know this as a fact. Women mature faster than males. It just is what it is, right?
Okay.
They also have easier access. It's a completely different access than males. So you meet a chick at 40, she done lived her life like 5 different times. She might have been married twice. She might have had a kid by this nigga, a kid by that nigga. She done been trained by this nigga done taught her how to do 2-3 different things. This nigga done taught her how to do 2 different things. By the time she meets you, she's really out of her mind. At a particular age, and she's just dealing with life as it is. We just like to date. We never stop dating. Motherfuckers get 65 and still date. For me, I know I've cracked the code. When you watch The Color Purple, he didn't go to the house looking for you. Don't
sexually. What do you have in common with an 18-year-old, though, brother?
Sexually, what do I have in common with this?
She's not even experienced. At least a 55-year-old woman is experienced.
I don't want no old wolf pussy, man.
Bro, you keep saying that old wolf pussy. Some of that wolf pussy will fuck your world up. You hear what I say? Have you ever been with an older woman?
Absolutely.
See, you take one experience. The one thing I'm learning, I'm hearing from my co-hosts is that you take one experience, one bad experience, and you just.
I'm gonna give you one example, and this is how you should live your life. It's no different than getting a car.
I'm listening.
You're gonna find out. I had a old joint with 4 or 5 children.
Right.
A joint with like 3 children.
Okay.
And a joint with no kids.
Okay.
And they would all come over around the same time.
All right.
One to come over on a Thursday, one to come over on a Friday, and one to come over on a Saturday.
Got you.
I know with my brain for a given fact.
I think it's according to who the woman is, bro.
With the one that had 5+ kids, the vaginal area was like a Volkswagen.
Okay.
It was like driving a 1985 Volkswagen. You know, no power, no nothing. It was just you gotta roll the windows down. There ain't no AC in that motherfucker.
Okay. Right.
I ain't waiting on the bus. We riding.
Right.
But it's a 1985 Volkswagen. She had like 5 kids, older joint. I'm at that time, I'm 37. She was like 46. Big dumbass house in Elkridge, Ellicott City. Not house, big dumbass townhouse with the loft inside the bedroom. So you go in the bedroom, there's a loft inside of that, 2 cars.
Older woman.
I was
experienced.
37. I was 37. She was like 46.
Okay.
Son,
you said was 37.
I was at this time. I'm 40. At the time,
And you dealing with 18-year-olds.
At the time, I'm 37. It's 2017.
Okay.
I'm right now. I'm 40. At the time, she was 46.
Okay.
Had her own house. She was single. I don't know how long she had been single. She had like 4 kids, and a couple of them were out the house. The one that were in the house was a 17-year-old son, tall as a motherfucker. She had a daughter that was like 13, and another son that was like 7.
Okay.
All of them had a different baby daddy and shit, right?
Right.
Ass out the roof, titties sat up like a bitch from the 80s porn. Just everything was perfect on this motherfucker. But the pussy felt like she might have been
because she had been ran through, I guess.
You might have been a groupie for Belle Biv DeVoe at one time in your life, right? At 46, you might have been doing groupie for Belle Biv DeVoe.
But you have to understand this though. There's some 46-year-old women out here that only been with like 2 guys.
That's a girl with the 5 kids, right?
Right.
The other one would come over. We were the same age. She had like 2 or 3 children.
Right.
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 You get in there, it probably felt like a 96 Honda. No power. Seat belts.
Right.
There's AC in that motherfucker. The heat works. It's rattling. It needs shocks, struts, and shit like that. My young girl at that time would come over and on a Saturday and stay till Sunday. When I tell you the foreign in this motherfucker, the AC.
Don't you think that's more of a mental thing though?
No. The vibration on my cock area, like
because that pussy was more tighter.
The vibration, it was like
listen. Let me tell you this.
Like a toy, right?
Okay.
Not to say that I haven't had girls that was 46 without children, because I've had that too, right?
And I'm sure you've had chicks that were 20 something that had like 4 or 5 kids, and pussy was worn out too. So that's why I say to you, I think it's according to the individual.
I just ran into a girl that had some of the best kitty cat in Baltimore in 2014. I ran back into her in 2020, and she told me she had 2 children, and it felt like she had 2 children. It just was a completely different.
It was different from the last time you fucked.
Different felt off record.
Damn, bro.
Off the sink.
Damn, bro. Ladies, can you say that right there, lady? Do your pussy? That's a good subject right there. We need to get some ladies in here about that right there.
Donald Trump.
Does your pussy fade away after you have kids? That's a good question. We're going to get some ladies in here to talk about that.
His first wife.
Because of the pussy.
No, because she had children.
Well, Melania Trump, well, she didn't have no kids.
Because she had children. Right. So the younger, like I said, not to say that, there ain't no 30, 40, 50-year-old joints that ain't getting around like that, because I've met girls that were married and the daddy's dick was this big. And she had been married for 25 years.
Right.
And I was in that motherfucker, and she felt like she was a goddamn virgin and shit.
Got you.
Little itty bitty dick she been dealing with for 20 years. I pulled my little dick out. She thought it was goddamn 45 inches and shit. You know what I'm saying? But she don't watch porn. Her husband got a little dick. I met her in the grocery store. We just got the pimping and macking and shit, and it was a go.
It was a go.
For me, I'm not going to work 8 hours. Come home to a female I've known that's been married 3 different times. You got kids by 3 different. I don't need to be in that bar looking for.
So girls. You want them fresh. You remind me of my homeboy, right?
Why wouldn't you want?
So you want to train them? That's what you want to do.
Why wouldn't I want something fresh, sir? As black men, we've been stripped of every ounce of intelligence when it comes down to thinking of we've been stripped of more than our freedom as black.
But there's a respect thing, I guess. I'm assuming there's a respect thing though, bro. Like,
she's not a slave. You can do what you want, and you're gonna learn a lot.
You don't feel uncomfortable. What mentally? What do you have in common with an 18 and 20-year-old? Like, what are you talking about, little baby? Like, what do you fucking have in common to talk to them about?
I speak to my brothers from Africa, and they speak about having like 3 and 5 different wives, and being.
But that's different from dealing with an 18-year-old.
Hold on, though. These women are 15 and 16 on up. In Africa, it's 15 up. In Africa, they taking 15 up. In
Africa, it's totally different.
In Atlanta, I believe it's 16 and 17.
No, I don't know about that in the States.
Georgia,
not in the States, bro.
In Georgia,
not in the States. You gotta show me them right there.
Google it.
I'll have to Google that one right there. I will. Go ahead. I will. The legal. So we're looking at the legal state for a woman in the age. Okay, in Georgia,
it may be 16, 17.
Okay.
As long as she says it's okay. In Georgia, you can go get you a 16-year-old, 17-year-old. If I'm not mistaken, in Georgia, you could do that. Now, back to my African brothers. They have
16 years old.
Where?
In Georgia.
I told you.
That's crazy.
I told you. And it has to be willing. And you just can't go get you one. Her parents has to have a say in it, and you have to have a say in it. And you can go marry.
Wow, the consent age in Georgia is 16 years old.
Are you lost to that?
A 56-year-old man can have sex with a 16-year-old girl.
You just find this out?
I just found this out.
Yeah, I blessed you. Yeah, that's a jewel. Yeah, that's real.
This is crazy.
So in Africa, when I'm speaking to my brother that's coming from Somalia, they don't deal with women unless if they have kids. Like, what, she has kids? I don't want that. I need a virgin. And they be dead serious. Like, what, nigga? She got kids. I want a fresh woman. So when we come here,
I couldn't tell you what virgin pussy feel like, bro. I have no fucking clue.
See?
I have no
fucking
fucking clue.
A lot of us don't know what good pussy feel like. A lot of us, we think we do.
I can't say I don't know what good pussy feel like. I've had,
do.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I have a lot of female friends that are pimps. In the fact that they the black woman in whole is a pimp.
You said the black woman.
The black woman in general is a pimp because the average black man is in the position where he's playing a stepdaddy.
Right.
9 times out of 10, you know your man is in a situation where he's a stepdaddy with a smile and a Coke and with rules. And got rules.
They got this rule too. When you meet a woman with kids, you accept them kids like they're yours too.
Nigga, a girl will tell you, I don't want you in my house right now because I don't want my kids to see you.
Oh,
and
yeah, you'll hear that quickly.
And
you'll hear that with the quickness.
13 times that week. That's some pimp shit, nigga. I know these girls. Wow. That's some pimp nigga shit.
That's
you
crazy.
Dated 13 niggas this week, and you told each of them, I don't want you in my house because I don't want my kids to see you.
How about that? Ain't that some shit?
And within the last 7 months, your kids don't see 8 niggas and shit. But see, that's part of the swindle. So back to the age thing. When if I meet a joint, she's 18, 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
You're asking me, what do I have in common with the stranger, or what do I have in common with the person that age?
Got you. That's what I mean. Yeah. What do you have in common with an 18-year-old?
Everything. We're
One.
Humans.
But the mental part.
Like music.
The mental part. You gonna talk about music to get the pussy?
I was working in Dell.
What about the intellect? Where's their intellect?
I was working at Dell. I was selling computers, and this old white man, good-looking white dude, walked up with his wife. She looked about 20 to 25 years younger than him.
Right.
And I was selling him a laptop, and we got to talking about the specifications of this laptop.
Gotcha.
What's the processor do you want?
Right.
What type of speakers do you want? Do you want a DVD player? Do you want a DVD burner? This was 2006.
Right.
The rise of the quad processor, the dual processor was the rise of that, right? I get to talking to the guy, and out of the blue, his wife looks at him and looks at me. She says, "Hun, how do you spell DVD player?" He looked at me, winked his eye, and she was gorgeous. She was drop dead fucking gorgeous. He looked at me, older white man. The secret is in the white man.
Right.
He looked at me, winked his eye, looked back at her and said, "Babe, don't worry about it." And me and him kept talking about it. He didn't have to tell me, "Son, this is what you got it. This is what you want."
Right.
I knew exactly what the wink was.
Oh yeah.
You go get you a bad bitch that don't got a fucking clue of what's going on, and you'll be a happy man. Fucking John.
You train up, right?
John Kennedy's father told all his dad told all his sons.
That's why he was fucking Marilyn Monroe.
You get you a wife, you take care of your family, and you make sure you have a woman on the side that's going to make you happy.
That's crazy.
Always be a happy man. You know what I'm saying? So
that's some crazy shit.
In common, I want to make sure your feet are cute because I want to make sure I'm happy.
Your toes, man. Your toes, man. Gotta make sure your feet's done right.
I want to make sure you listen, okay? And within that, I'm gonna teach you how to do the rest. We're gonna get your credit right. We're gonna get you some cards. And it don't gotta be that, but 9 times for me, that's how I'm moving.
One of the guests asked, somebody tuned in right now, asked, "Do you have kids?" No kids.
I don't got no kids.
He has no kids. So that's the answer to your question. You see the brothers off the rocker. So listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in right here tonight, man. We could talk about this all night, bro. Yeah. We're going to recontinue this because we got a guest next week. Like I said, Baltimore Zone, K Life will be in the building. He has been in the Baltimore music realm for a while. I'll just say that right there. He's done club songs, club hits that you've heard before. He will be live with us next Monday, 7 p.m. You guys don't want to miss that right there. We also have some other great guests coming up. But this has been a wonderful night, man, a great show. You know what I mean? As always, we look forward to seeing you guys next Monday at 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to Sunz of Soul podcast. I'm your host, Roy G, along with my co-host,
Corey Castellano.
You already.
KBC, Corey Baby Lotion Castellano.
You already Baby Lotion. You heard? That man called himself Baby Lotion. You heard?
Baby Lotion Castellano.
We see you guys next week. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Oh, is that Canyon again?
Hey.
Lead up, got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trip to your crib in the middle of the
Let's
night.
go.
I don't let you miss me as I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing.